Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm here at Liverpool's Academy. It is the Legends training session ahead of their game against AC Milan. You'll have been able to hear and see a few things going on behind us. The likes of Steve McManaman and Michael and Jamie Carragher being put through their paces at the moment. And that's where we'll kick off today's news show. The 21-man Legends squad has been announced for the game against Milan Glory. I feel like they've got that branding down spectacularly well. Oh, Milan. Goalkeepers are Dudek and Vesterveld. Defenders are Agger, Carra, Hippier, Glenn Johnson making his first appearance as a Liverpool legend. I shouldn't have done that. There's no need for me to do that. Just horrible. Just horrible. Alan Kennedy, Cavani, McAteer, Traore, midfield of Berger, Diao, Garcia, McManaman, Smicer. Forwards are John Aldridge, Gibril Cisse, Robbie Fowler, Dirk Kuyt, Michael Owen and Ian Rush as well. And I say a lot of them are in action behind me right now. There'll be some footage coming up on their channel and the social media platforms a bit later on, so make sure you follow at the Redmen TV for some of that. Build are saying apparently that Marco Grujic's future will not lie at Hertha Berlin. I spoke the other day, maybe it was on a podcast, maybe it was on a news show. Anyway, that Marco Grujic was wanted by Hertha Berlin for another season. Build are saying that apparently Liverpool have got plans to send him to a side with European competition next year. We don't know how true that is, and as much as I, now have friends at Build because I spoke to one of them last week, it is very much a tabloid journalistic output in Germany, so I wouldn't trust that necessarily, but I'm keen on the notion that I still don't know where Grujic would fit in at Liverpool, but if they're looking to get him more and more experience or raise his value, then it makes sense to try him at a higher level, of course. One piece of transfer news relating to Liverpool is Alan Rodriguez de Souza. Yeah, amazing. Thanks, Chris. Amazing that I still remember his name. He's going on loan to Fluminense. He came back after suffering a lateral knee ligament damage. And had his loan cut short, and it looks like he's going back to his home country, which pretty much spells the end of any chance we're ever going to have of getting him a work permit. I imagine. We know Klopp's a long-term fan of him. He's been trying to get him sorted. We've been sending him out on European loans, trying to get that sorted, but that doesn't bode well for the long-term future for him. And
appearances, right, with only 57 actual appearances in 5 loans. Bad, isn't it?
yeah, I know. Such a shame, really. And you can only imagine it's as much as Klopp has a high opinion of him. Maybe the managers we're loaning him to don't share that opinion, which is very much a shame. Some of the more breaking news that's happened this morning relates to injury news and what have you. Liverpool line up against Bournemouth this weekend. The good save, good goal, perhaps. Um, um, but I think it's Chris Baskin is reporting at the moment. There's actually, I have to be careful who I talk about because most of the journos are actually stood around me. Paul Joyce is stood behind Chris right there. I'll get him for a one sentence reaction to something maybe every week, once a week, and then he'll walk away. Baskin saying that apparently Trent and Henderson are in contention for the Bournemouth game this weekend, which is massive news, very, very positive news potentially for Liverpool. Obviously, that midfield the week before performed admirably at times, but look, having players available to it is going to make us a lot better of an outfit. Gini Wijnaldum, however, not in contention. It's going to be too soon for him, which is a big blow because I think you can make a case that he's been our best midfielder so far this season. And following on from this, we saw that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has been added to Liverpool's European squad for the knockout rounds. However, it's also been reported that that's very much insurance for the later rounds, not likely to be fit for the 2 legs against Bayern Munich. But again, we covered this on the show the other day. I think if you're getting that in because he's only going to be coming back to proper training in the next few weeks. Match fitness is probably not going to come till March onwards. So yeah, Bayern Munich will be far too soon. Listen, while we're here, should we go and have a little bit of a closer look at what's happening with the old training and stuff, and try not to to unplug all of the microphones in doing so? That's dangerous. It's all right. It's fine. There's 2 of the sexiest men on the Northwest beat. Look at that, Glenn Price, Neil Jones, working hard as always. Who have you been impressed with, gents? Who have you been impressed with so far, Glenn?
Alan Kennedy, he's still got it.
He's got a range of passing, hasn't he?
Range of passing, nice first touch. Carragher's crazy competitive as well. Quite enjoyed.
Re-emergence as a right wing back as well, always impressive from Carragher.
Carragher flying down the wing. Fantastic stuff. Well, dynamite impulse as always, gents. Thank you very much for watching. We'll keep this running for a minute or two if you want to have a little gander at what's going on. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There'll be a video going up a little bit later on today, and to the social media accounts that are not subscribed to the channel. Steve Horde is stood over there. You don't need to see him. It's fine. He's amazing. He's going to be doing the Reds News Roundup show later on today. We'll discuss this in more depth and detail, about an hour long on the redmentv.com. So get involved. Cheers. This is the most boring part. They literally just stood there.